So we're at Nmap post port scans. So it's a service detection with the -sv flag, and it's important to know that using this flag will force Nmap to proceed with the TCP three-way handshake to establish a connection. So you won't be able to use a still scan if you want to know the service version. And it also says the service here can be guessed, but the version here is a valid assumption. Not an assumption, it's a result from the connection. Yep. So start a target machine for this task, launch. We want to run this inside of the. Let me copy, please. Doesn't let me copy. Okay. So we run Nmap -sv version 9.10.65.155.78. And here we're back with the result, and we want to see port 143, which is IMAP. Dovecot Nmap, don't know what it is, but we will copy this. Which service did not have the version detected with that? So this RPC bind. So in addition to detect the service, Nmap can also detect the operating system by using the -O flag. However, the OS detection is very sometimes can be very inaccurate. Factors might affect its accuracy, such as so the Nmap needs to find at least one open and one closed port on the target to make a reliable guess. In addition to that, the guess always fingerprint might get distorted due to the rising use of virtualization and similar technology. So always take a grain of salt in terms of OS scan. Traceroute. So Traceroute allow us to see the hop between you and the target. But unlike the Traceroute on the Windows system or Traceroute on Linux, which have the title lib, which TTL set to start with a packet of low TTL, the Traceroute on the Nmap actually have it set at a very high TTL and keep decreasing it. So run Nmap with -O option. Again, the machine. What OS did Nmap detect? Okay. -O 1065 1.578. And we found no exact OS matches for host. Interesting. So no result. Wait, there's a host. It's a Linux. Interesting. We run nmap-o and we didn't get any result on the OS, but from the previous exercise, if we run -sv, we got the Linux OS here. Should be Linux, right? Let me try something. If we run nmap-sv and -o with what would the result be? And we're back with the result, which has a Linux. So maybe is it SS? So okay, let's do that then. So maybe this is still scan, right? It doesn't need connection. And no result. Well, looks like you have to perform a SV version scan. Nmap Scripting Engine. So Nmap allows you to do some automated scan by using a scripting language, which is I don't know how to say it, but I think it's Lua. So it's using a scripting engine, an SE. I guess we don't need to know about that, just to keep that in mind. Yeah, so scans like, for example, a default scan would allow someone to see the public key of that target. There are also many other different kind of scan, script, discovery, default, root, broadcast. So for default, you can also use -C, and you can specify the script by using --script followed by double quotation sign with the script name. If you don't know about the script, you can also do less. I guess you can also do more to see what the script does. So, question: what does the script HTTP robot text check for? So this is where the script lives. It doesn't let me copy, but we can just go cd. It lives in the user share nmap and script folder. So we're in. We can do a last HTTP robot.txt and no such file. HTTP-robots. Interesting. Can I cat HTTP? No such file. Oh, that is NSE. Okay. So I can do less HTTP robot. Text.NSE. No such file. talking about is here. Yeah, look at that. So, description checks for disallowed entries in robot text on the web server. So yeah, it's checking the file. So what does the script check for? This. What, do I just copy this or what? No. Not sure what exactly is it looking for. Author, local, return, check for duplicates. For my line, parse all. That's the end. Oh, I think this disallow entries. Copy. Can you figure out the name for the script that check for the remote code execution vulnerability? So figure out the name for the script. I guess. I don't know. If we do ls l grab ms 15, no result. Okay. What about cv? No. Do we need to cadence that? The script falls on the HTTP. Oh, I guess we can look into that and Google around this CVE, and we'll find out that it's related to HTTP. So if we do ls-l grep HTTP, we have a lot of it. Okay, we're looking for 2015 1635 is here. Copy that. The name. Oh, just need the name. So paste. Okay. After you ensure you have terminated from task 2, start a target machine for this task. Task 2. We have terminated that. Back to here, start a new machine. Run Nmap default script. You will notice that it's a service running on port 53. What's the full name? So we wait for the virtual machine spin up. So it looks like the virtual machine is ready. So let's do a default scan on the target. So we're gonna do nmap. Wait, what? We're gonna do nmap-sc with the IP address 65, 160, and 142. And there we have it. So what is asking? You will notice that there's a service listening on 53. There. It's DNS. I guess a DNS server. what is the full version value. So does this, copy that, paste. So based on this description, the script report the number of algorithms that the target server offers. What is the name of the server host key algorithm that relies on SHA-2 and supported by this target? So here what we're gonna do, right? We can do a map dash script, and we want to specify the name of the script, sh2 enum algos, and I see, yep. So just hit tab, it will autocomplete for you. And the target is 10.65.160.142, and we hit enter, and we are back with the result. So SHA-512 here. What is the name of the server? Is it MAC algorithm? But it says the name of the server. What does that mean? Oh. Oh no, it's asking the name of the server host key algorithm that relies on SHA-512. I don't know, is it this? Yeah. Copy that. What is this asking? Yeah, that's what it did do. Algorithm machine IP. The host key algorithm. Is it MAC algorithm? No. Host key algorithm. So I think this is HMAC SHA-256, and I also noticed there is RSA SHA-2512. That can be it, can it? That's it. Honestly, I don't know what it was asking, but whenever you run a map scan, it's a good idea to save it to a file for future reference, or even for just for a more readable sense. So here, if you format a normal format, looks, the first one, normal, looks like a normal scan performed by a map. Grepable returns a grepable format, but the lines can be very long and not convenient to read compared to a normal output. Lastly, at XML, which will return an XML format, you can also save that to different format by using different flag. -OA. Oh yeah, you can use -OA to combine -ON, a normal format, -OG, Grepable format, and -OX, the XML format. And lastly, Script Kitty, which is not recommended by TryHackMe. Basically, it's just a bunch of messy stuff. But it's fun though. So, we are opening up a new virtual machine. So we're back with the new virtual machine. So what we're gonna do, just copy. Come on, let me copy, please. This one. Yeah, so we just copy a file to our current folder. Are you sure want to continue? Yes. What's your password? It will be THM 17577. So we're back with two new files. Check the attached logs. How many systems are listening on HTTPS port? Okay, a map. How do can we just cat it? So yeah, so we just cat it. So cat scan a map, I guess. Alright. How many attachment? How many system listening on HTTPS? So HTTPS. I don't see any HTTPS. Would that be 0? Oh. Oh wait, here. Oh. Oh, so it's more than one target, huh? Okay, here's what I can do. Do that again, and when I grab HTTPS. So there are 3 of them. If there are a lot of it, I guess I can also do counts. So basically, I think you can do same thing with HTTP, and you do -C. Yeah, so 3 of them. What is the IP of the system listening on 8089? So now I can just 8089. So that's unknown, and we want to know about the. Okay, so we can do vuln scan a map, and in here we can do, I think it's slash. So you just type slash and you type in the thing you want to search, and it will go to the whatever the keyword show up. So that's here, and you can navigate in this, I think using N. Oh, not N. I forgot how to navigate. Let me search. Yeah, so you can type in N to jump to the next occurrence, or capital N to jump to the previous occurrence. Oops, not this one. Back here, we have this 172. Copy that. No. 172. 17 20 147. Okay. So here's a summary as usual. Everything cool. All right.